everyone, welcome back to another one of these trucking videos with Johnny Trucking. So today I am in the home of the 2022 World Series champion Houston Astros. I'm in Houston, Texas, and I just came from Laredo last night. It was a pretty nice drive up pretty much up 35 and then up 10. It was actually pretty clear. There wasn't really any, I didn't really run into any traffic. The timing was pretty perfect. So I didn't really run into any traffic. Got over here and I think I got over here about five and a half hours probably. Probably pretty good from Laredo to Houston. I got this delivery here that we're gonna go to here in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the maps just to make sure that we're good to go. I've already done a pre-trip and everything today, so we're ready to rock and roll. We're only about this pilot right here is about 6 miles away from the drop, so it was kind of convenient. It has about I think about 75 paid spots, so that's actually kind of nice. Is that in this one the majority of them are paid, and I think that's okay for Houston because Houston is just a massive city and all the free truck stops fill up really quickly. So what you can do on this one is if you're in the Houston area and you need a place to stay, I would look up this pilot here in Spring. It's just slightly outside of the inner loop, but I would look up a pilot so that you can reserve a parking spot, and this way if you're not going to get in till later on in the day or at night like me, like last night, you'll be able to have a guaranteed parking spot, and you don't have to worry about fighting with people for parking or worst off parking on the side of the highway, which is just the worst in my opinion. I know a lot of people like to do that, but I don't. I like to have a nice comfortable place where I know I'm not gonna have somebody like blow a tire and then ram into my truck on the side of the highway, or something like that. Drunk driver, you never know, anything like that. So we'll go ahead and start heading out. Turn on our lights, turn on this inside light, and it looks like we got. This is the thing that I was a little bit worried about. I'll do a quick little air brake test just to make sure that my trailer brakes are still working. Yep, we still good there. It's a little bit cold, but it's not cold enough to freeze them. By the looks of it, it looks like we are dealing with a little bit of traffic this morning. Coming out of this, looks like this street right here is pretty busy. I mean, I think it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so this is about the time people are getting to work and going to school and whatnot. So yeah.
Turn left, then turn right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're looking to make a left turn out of here, out of this spot here, and there's no other way to exit out. So, well, that guy lost his bumper. That sucks. He either hit a curb too hard, or somebody knocked his bumper off. Yeah, the last time I was in Houston was a couple weeks ago. I was in Houston personal. I was with one of my really good friends and her kiddos, and we went to the Houston Zoo. Went to the Houston Zoo for the first time, and then we went and watched the baseball game, one of the World Series games, and that was pretty fun. I had a great time with them. Shout out to the kiddo Samuel if you're watching. Appreciate you, Samuel. Keep up the
turn left on West Ritchie Road. Then turn right.
Keep up the good grades, kid. Gotta drink my water, man. I'm parched this morning. That's the biggest thing. It's the biggest thing out there to me, other than all this other stuff, is when it comes to your health and things like that out here on the road. It's very easy to forget that if you don't drink enough water, you're setting yourself up for massive failure already. because a lot of these guys, what I see, and I understand it, and I mean, I do it too sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie. Caffeine is a necessity out here. You need caffeine to survive out here. If you don't drink any caffeine and you're a truck driver, talk to me and let me know what your secret is, because because you need caffeine, but at the same time, you can't substitute caffeinated drinks for your water, for your just general water intake, you know? You gotta drink water. You gotta drink plenty of it. I try to drink, at the very least, I try to drink at least a minimum, which is, you know, 8 cups of water a day, but sometimes I'll go over, and that's okay. More water the better. Oh, looks like we have an opportunity here after this truck here to go ahead and go. We got nobody coming. That guy's coming really fucking slow, so I don't know what he's doing, but he was going really, really slow, so we're gonna go ahead and take advantage of him. We gotta get on 45 for just a...
Turn right on North Freeway I-45 service.
Get on 45 for just a hop skip. Nobody coming on the walkway. This is a yield, so we have to kind of yield to the traffic, and it's pretty damn heavy, so I'm gonna be careful. And it looks like we are good to go after this Honda, because I'm probably gonna have to take it a little bit wide, but I think it'll be okay.
0.1 mile ahead, take ramp to I-45 South North Freeway.
And I kind of rolled over the sidewalk just a little bit, but not too bad. It's a kind of a narrow turn there. Nobody coming, so I'm gonna hop on the highway. Oh man,
take ramp to I-45 South North Freeway.
And this is Houston, Texas. Oh, look at that beautiful Texas flag. Mwah. But this is also Houston, Texas. It's actually not that bad. I've seen Houston be worse, but this is pretty common for Houston coming into town around this time. It's going to be kind of free for all. A little bit of a cluster.
2.7 miles ahead, take exit 60B to loop Texas 8 West North Sam Houston Parkway West.
So we're going to be on 45 for about 2.5 miles, then we're going to hop back on to 8 to the Beltway, and then we'll be on there for just like a hop for like a minute or two, and then we're going to get right off again. So that's why I liked about when I was looking it up on the map where this pilot was. I was like, man, that's actually a pretty good little spot. Oh, is this? Oh man, this is like a massive oversized load by the looks of it. Some kind of road construction or something. I don't know if they're gonna make us switch lanes, but it's moving extremely. I mean, they're moving, but it's moving extremely slow. Problem is that I don't know if I want to switch lanes, because I'm gonna have to get off in like 2 miles anyways. But man, I'm probably gonna outspeed that whole thing. So probably the best thing is to probably go ahead and switch it off. And nobody coming. Gonna go one more time. Let's see if this Jeep or this Jeep, see if this Chevy will let me in. Nope. Chevy said, no, not today, ma'am. Alright, now I got the opening. Go ahead and take it. And so here's the problem. Like I said, now everyone's still going like kind of slow.
2 miles ahead, take exit 60B to loop Texas 8 West North Sam Houston Parkway West.
People would speed up and pass these guys. Okay, now we're gonna pass them, so we're good. So we're gonna have to jump in between these 2 miles. We're gonna have to jump a couple of lanes to get back to be able to jump on 8. But I think we'll be able to do that, no problem. See, now everyone's kind of making that decision too. Like, oh shit, like we ain't gonna. Like you're either gonna drive behind this really slow ass convoy. Okay, go ahead, Cadillac. Or Chrysler, I think it's a Chrysler. Yeah, so it's either you're gonna follow the very slow convoy of tractors, or you're gonna go jump lanes and pass them on. Whatever you do, don't hit the police bikes. My goodness. Your career will be over in maybe your life. And there's a big possibility that your life might just be over as well. So you don't want to risk that. So don't hit a police cop, or don't hit a motor cop or a cycle cop. Okay, so now we got about a mile. So as you can see, everyone's doing the same thing. But they're like, now they cleared it, so now they're trying to jump into the lane. So we just gotta pull over. We just gotta pull off.
1 mile ahead, take exit 60B to loop Texas 8 West
Maybe
North
not. The
Sam
truck
Houston
decided to
Parkway
switch lanes.
West.
So we'll let him go. I saw him. I knew he was kind of itching towards it. He also switched lanes without a blinker, so that's fucking fantastic. That's Houston for you. That's why you look twice before you make a decision, before you do something there. So we need to get to west, and we're gonna jump one more time right after this Ford. I think we'll be good. Is that a Ford or a Chevy? Or is that a Toyota? That's a Ford. So we should be good. Double check.
0.3 miles ahead, take exit 60B to loop Texas 8 West North Sam Houston Parkway West.
Okay. Now we just kind of cruise it on here for a little bit. So we gotta go west. We're going back down that way.
Take exit 60B to loop Texas 8 West North Sam Houston Parkway West. 0.6 miles ahead, keep right.
Houston is one of those cities where you just gotta not to say that you shouldn't be aware of your surroundings and everything at all times when you're driving a truck, but especially in cities like Houston, you have to have eyes behind the back of your head, the side, on the front and the side and the back. You gotta have eyes like everywhere. You gotta be able to have.
Ahead, keep right.
You gotta be able to have 360 vision, man. I tell you. People out here are crazy.
Keep right.
Alright. So take this little turn. Slow down just a little bit.
0.6 miles ahead, merge left on loop Texas 8 West North Sam Houston Parkway West. Then keep right.
Slow down just a bit because I don't want to fishtail it on the curve. Today. I must have not slept good last night or something.
0.3 miles ahead, merge left
I must have been running in my dreams.
West North Sam Houston Parkway West. Then keep right.
I just bought another pack of water yesterday too, so I'm nice and stocked up. Alright, so now we're gonna get off here, and then I think we're gonna have to hook a left right after the exit.
Merge left on loop Texas 8 West North Sam Houston Parkway West.
We'll stay here.
Then keep right.
We'll stay here for a minute. Let people know we want to get off.
Take ramp and then merge right on North Sam Houston Parkway West loop Texas 8 West.
Yeah, and then we're gonna take pretty much the first left that we can take here. So as soon as we get off here, I have the clearance to kind of move over to the left when I move over. So yeah, we do some more way to move over.
0.2 miles ahead, turn left on Ella Boulevard.
And it looks like there's an outside. Turn lane, so we're gonna take the outside turn
left
lane.
on Ella Boulevard.
Always take the outside turn lane if it's available. It's actually, I believe it is. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check, but I believe that's a legal thing. If there's an outside turn lane as a truck, you have to take that outside turn lane. If you take the inside and you get into a wreck or you hit somebody, it's your fault for taking the inside turn lane, not the outside. If you take the outside lane and you ride it the way that you're supposed to, and you don't mess it up or anything, and somebody hits you coming from the inside lane, that's on them, and that's not an accident. That's your fault. Just something to keep in mind. is that if you want, you can take the inside lane. Just know that if you get into a wreck on that inside turn lane, you're going to be at fault for taking that inside turn lane. Like how I'm doing right here, taking that nice outside turn. I'm going to take it as far as I can take it, and then I'm going to bring it in, start bringing it in, so this way I don't hit the curb.
0.6 miles
and as long as I kind of ride this kind of lane like that, if somebody were to hit me from the inside lane, just come and like ram me, it would be their fault because I took the outside lane. I did what I was supposed to do, and they obviously did not do what they were supposed to do. But if I take that inside lane and like I take somebody out on the other side, or I ram into somebody because I was taking it in and then I took it wide and hit somebody on the outside kind of thing, then that would be my fault. And I would get the citations, and I would get the reprimand. I would be reprimanded by the company and whatnot, and you go through so much freaking trouble. And so evidently this place is right here, and there looks like there was. I didn't see that on the map. It's actually a really small one, so I probably wouldn't have had a space to park last night had I come over here. But there's a truck stop right here in front of the place. But that Pilot was nice, and it was nice to know that I had a guaranteed spot because I bought it ahead of time. So it was nice to know that no matter what time I showed up last night, I had a guaranteed spot no matter what. If the spots would have been filled, they would have found me a spot. As long as you pay your reservation at Pilot, you are guaranteed a parking spot.
0.3 miles ahead, turn right.
If it's the last one on there, it's yours, And like I said, if they're all full, you just go to the counter and you say, hey, I've reserved parking, and it looks like all the reserved parking is full. And what they'll do is they'll go out there with you, they'll take their little piece of paper and they'll match it up because somebody's there that's not supposed to be there. And once they figure that out, they'll tell that person, you gotta go, sorry, this person reserved. And I tell you what, I used to, but not anymore. I don't feel bad about doing that because I feel like you should have just paid. Like, just pay. Like, you're trying to cheat the system. Like, I paid my money, you didn't pay your money, so I shouldn't be feeling bad that they're making you move. Anyways, here's where we're going. We're going to Esmer Tile. Looks like we got the entrance pretty close right here. Looks like they make us take the inside or the outside.
Arrived at Esmer Tile.
Assuming that we're going to take the outside. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and take the inside. It says all guests must check in. I'm going to go ahead and take the inside because it's right there by the desk. So, okay. So we made it here. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and check in, and then we'll come back and see where they want us to take this thing. Alright guys, so checked in over here at the door. This place is really, really wide open. Like, there's all kinds of space over here, and all the docks are here, and there's only one other truck that's here, and it looks like he's about to leave. So I can I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for him because he's probably going to leave here, because the dock that they gave me is literally right next to him. Dock number 74, which actually it looks like he is in that dock. Okay, yeah. So I need to wait for him to leave because he's in dock 75. Yeah, I see it now. He just pulled out from dock 75. So they want me to go to dock 74. So I'm going to wait for him to come. Oh, look, there's another CFI. Oh, this is probably the same CFI driver that was probably here that was probably picking up the same load that I was yesterday. So I bet you it's the same guy. It's the same exact guy. We're going to the same place. So yeah, you can see. Yeah, we picked up in the same place there in Laredo yesterday. If he's gonna leave yet or what, but I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want to have him stuck, but I'm just kind of waiting for him to go here. That's funny. So we ended up in the same place. Man, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's. Oh well. He's gonna have to wait for me now because he's taking forever. So do. Yeah, I'm not the driver though. I don't want to start backing up and mess up my ways. I don't want to like peg him or anything. I didn't see where he went. I didn't see if he went behind or if he went behind this truck. I didn't see where he went. Yeah, I don't see the driver in the cockpit there in that truck, so I don't think that he's ready. Although there he is. It looks like he's coming back around. Alright, so we'll give him a minute. We'll give him another minute or two and we'll see what he does here. I just don't wanna as I'm backing up, I'm gonna be like around him. So I don't want him to be waiting for me if he's gonna leave. Now let's see, hopefully he'll leave really quick. He's back in the cockpit. Got his hands on the wheel. If I hear that air braking disengage, then we'll be good to go. Nice guy. We both had a little bit of a fun time in Laredo yesterday trying to figure out how to get our loads. Alright, so now that that guy's gone, we're 100% clear. So first of all, he parked right next to me, which kind of took away my strategy just a tiny bit. It still doesn't change my strategy though. It's fine. I'll just make sure to pull out straight, don't hit his truck. But this one should be fairly easy because we're targeting 74, which is right there. So really, as soon as I clear this guy's truck here, I can start kind of evading that way. Because of all the room that I have here, it's gonna be easy, guys. So now I just gotta kind of drop it in. Really, it shouldn't be a no thing. And we just kind of aim it towards 74 and let it drop all the way until we got plenty of room. There's no obstacles or nothing. We just let it fly over there to 74. Just making sure that there's nobody behind me. But with all the space that I got here, we just let it fly all the way to 74, man. Nobody coming to the right still. If they were, then they'd be really, really stupid to come like right in front of me. Make sure that I am still targeting 74 correctly. Yep, we're still going 74 correctly, so just keep it where it's at. And then start turning it because I can see the tandems moving a little bit. So just keep it going towards 74. And then we'll straighten it out as we have to, kind of thing. And with as much with as much pull-up room as I got, this should not be difficult to fix if I have to. So now I can kind of see it in the mirror. So now it's just a matter of just fading it in, getting it just right. Those lines are kind of faded, so I'm kind of going towards. I'm not really paying attention to the lines because I can barely see the lines. So I'm kind of just playing it with the docking area. So we'll just kind of do this. And then what I'll do here is once I have it kind of lined up like that, like it's not perfectly lined up, but like I'm kind of there, right? So I know that I'm crooked, but I got all this pull-up room, so now all I gotta do is just kind of put the truck straight this way. Nobody coming. Just kind of direct it straight, go as far back as go as far up front as I want, really, to kind of just give me all the spacing that I need. This way, so I gotta come back in, right? I gotta run this way, then come back. That'll get me where I want to be. Alright, so now I can back up all the way to the dock area now, no problem. And I have plenty of room. Just make a small adjustment. I have plenty of room to get this thing straight and right. Right here should be straight. I might need to play it a little bit more over. Still a little bit more. Okay, that should be good. So now let me get it over. I think it's still like kind of like not where I want it to be exactly. Okay, so now just kind of play it in. a little bit too far to the left still. Probably need to play it a little bit more over. Let me just make a slight adjustment here. Not too big of an adjustment, just kind of a small one. I just think this thing can go over to the right just a little bit more. So that's not a big deal. We have plenty of space to make it, so this is kind of slight turn, not a major, not a big turn. It's a little tiny one. That's good. So now I should be straight. No. Oh, damn it. I turned the wheel too much. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I knew what I did. Like I felt my wheel going a little bit too far. There we go. Now we're good. My bad. Let me straighten out the wheel. There we go. Now where we want it to be. Okay, cool. There we go. That's where I want it. Right there. So keep it right there. I'm gonna look out and see just to see if I am struggling. I'm a little bit crooked, but I think it should be fine. I'll turn it just a little bit just to kind of help out with the turn there. About right there, I think it should be good. Okay, let's go ahead and bump it. Gonna ease up right into the back of it. Yeah, nicely bumped up. Okay, so we'll get a little bumpy bump here. There we go. Let's back up a little bit more. Okay, stop it. Okay, now I'm gonna go and look and see what it looks like to see how I'm back to any making any adjustments or not. Alright, so backed it up, looked pretty good to me. Looks like he's disconnecting the airlines. Yeah, it looks like he's disconnecting the airlines, probably putting an airlock on there. Some shippers do that, so that's fine. It's all good. So, but we're back in. They put the ramp down as soon as I backed it up, so apparently I did it right. But we're good to go here, so we're gonna get unloaded. And then after this, I got another load to pick up here in Houston later on, and then all the way back to Laredo. But once again, guys, thanks for joining me. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave your comments in the comment box. I'll get back to you when I can. Thank you all so very much. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe out there on the road. Keep the rubber side down, the metal side up. I'll see you guys down the road.